Hello gamers, this is DNH and welcome back to SkyBlock Quickcarpet. So I am coming back to my zoo area, petting zoo area. I had one of the wandering traders spawn in the overworld, and one of his llamas came through the nether portal, and it has been here for quite some time. It has not despawned, but I cannot push it into the... Oh, okay, I just pushed it into the portal. I tried that before. Okay. But so before, I guess it was kind of in the portal already a little bit, and so I pushed it out a little and back in, and I guess it didn't really work. I don't know. Okay, buddy. Well, so, I mean, your dude is long gone, and you're still here, so maybe you're one of the permanent llamas. I'll let you hang out here for now. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had some dirt over here, too. Oh, hey, a zombie pigman. That's great. Yeah, I do have some dirt. Okay, let me take a little bit of dirt. I only have 6 grass on me. That's fine. So, yeah, I'll get over there. So, I've started to build some stuff. I'm gonna show you that in a second. I do need to, I do want to start spawning, animals. So I have this pad over here. I'm gonna put, grass down on it, let it spread. And, this should be fine. Actually, one might be fine. I don't know. I spent a huge amount of time building that massive, why am I running? Okay, building that massive, water beach area. And I want you to appreciate that I come in here, I'm looking forward to building the zoo and the petting zoo and all of this stuff. And the first thing that I build is a water feature, is a pond. I know I'm insane, but that was, it's part of the vision. That's what I felt like. So, it is what it is. I did also build a chicken coop over there. I swear I'm going to show you this stuff in a second, but let me get this done. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to see, it's part of the vision, but I also want to try to see how spread out this area is going to be, how big this area is going to be. And I'm trying to get a sense for, some of how that's going to go on. Now, yeah, 2 stacks is probably not going to be enough, actually, now that I'm, looking at this. Well, it'll be close-ish. Plus, I have like 6 grass. It's gonna be crazy close. It's I can get a little bit more dirt, obviously, but anyway. So I'm just trying to get a sense for scale and for how big to make things. So I built the pond. Oh, it will be enough. Okay, fine. Let's put that there, so, bow. There we go. Lovely. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing good. I've gotten a little bit of opportunity more to play, Minecraft this week. Working it into my free time, and, there are other games that I play. Obviously, the classic gaming stuff that I also post, but even beyond that, I play Animal Crossing, or I play, sometimes I play other games. NBA game was some of what I was feeling like playing, so I've played some of that lately. I've been thinking about playing some Spelunky. They had the announcement for Spelunky 2, and I never beat the original one. It's only going to be a PS4 exclusive when it comes out originally on September 15th, and the PC port will follow. I would play it on PC through Steam, and actually, I'll probably wishlist it on Steam, and then buy it when it goes on sale at some point. So I'm not going to end up with Spelunky 2 anytime really soon, but I don't like how far this extends in here. I'm going to have to adjust that. It'll probably just come right to about here. And then this will be mostly this stuff with some of this stuff because I can't think of the names of those. Coarse dirt, and then I don't know. What is that? Smooth stone? What are these things called anyways? Stone bricks. Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, good. Words are escaping me. All right, so here's my pond water feature thing. I don't. So this part has an island. I don't really like the island that much. Well, I don't like. I probably want the top thing. Maybe you can see it better from over here. This is a little bridge over the water feature. I don't. The top area probably needs to extend out a little bit more. Not have so much border. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that little bridge over the thing. And I'm gonna decorate some of this stuff. And I have a lot of torches in my normal area, and obviously here. I will probably make some effort to try to hide torches or light sources at some point, or I mean, at least space them out symmetrically. I was just trying to get this lit up to not have monster spawn, but yeah, and I'm probably do something right here, like in the center, maybe a tree. I want to try custom trees, like building my own trees. Maybe one right there, maybe one in a center thing right here. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do right here. I don't know. Anyway, and then off this area is really going to be a large portion of the petting zoo. Like right in here is going to be a kind of a red barn thing. And that's going to lead to 3 areas. It'll lead out to here, which will be a grass area where I'll have sheep. Behind it will be a kind of a dirt pen that's going to have pigs. And then over that direction is going to be another something kind of field thing with cows. And then way off there, you can see the bridge that goes off to there. And actually, yeah, if we get right up on here, you can see the spawning pad for the mushroom area. So the cows thing is going to lead to kind of the mushroom area. And I'm going to build a mushroom exhibit, as it were, and have mushrooms. There's the red mushrooms, and there's brown mushrooms. I've never seen a brown mushroom, but I saw that you can do that by hitting them with lightning, which is really hard, except if you think about the fact that channeling can do that now through Trident, something I have literally never used. So I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, okay, so this is sheep, pigs, obviously a llama, sheep, pigs, cows, and then mushrooms way over there, and then the chickens are really going to be the emphasis of the petting zoo thing. Let me sleep real quick, I guess. So this is the chicken area over here. As soon as I sleep. Okay, so this is the chicken area. Now, this is the smallest of the 4 areas that I just talked about. The other ones are going to be bigger, but so you're going to come in here. You can see you'll be able to. There's no chickens in here right now, by the way. And I wanted to build the spawning pad to start spawning animals. Now, chickens are going to be the easiest to get. I mean, I can bring over some stacks of eggs and just start throwing them until I get chickens. No big deal. So if I start to get chicken spawns over there, I'm probably just gonna kill them, because I'm really looking for sheep, pigs, cows. I mean, I could drag a couple chickens over here, but really, sheep, pigs, cows are what I'm gonna try to spawn all 3 of over there. And I'm gonna try to keep the numbers pretty limited, like 2 each, because I can obviously breed them later. But I want to make sure I can spawn mushrooms, and that's a little bit further away. I'm still gonna have to play with how far away that is or whatever. And that was just the tip of the mushroom island. I could bridge out even further to spawn them if I needed to. But yeah, if I keep the numbers down, I should be fine in being able to spawn stuff. Over in my base, when I moved the cows and the stuff just outside of the spawn chunks, I was able to spawn other animals not terribly far away, not necessarily within a visible area. And I don't know if the amount of loaded chunks matters. I can look that up. No big deal. But, if I have to move it out a little bit, that's fine. So anyway, so you can look in here, and I got, grass and coarse dirt, and then some pathway blocks, and then some hay that leads into the areas where the chicken coop goes. And so those are little things. So we'll go see that in a second. And actually, I've still had to have the grass grow on this area because I was working on it. So, but the intent was, so you have this this viewing area for people. And this part is the path. And then there's some coarse dirt in here, and then a few patches of grass. And this is going to eventually be probably going to... Is this coarse dirt or regular dirt that just hasn't turned yet? It's coarse dirt. Okay. That wasn't the intent of that. Okay. I'll put some flowers here and things. And this, I'm still working. This is going to kind of wrap around a little bit. It's not going to extend probably that much further over there. It's going to wrap around. There's going to be a flower feature right here, and then some wheat. But this is going to wrap around all the way around to the back side of this. It's still work in process. And also, even with these things, I'm not entirely sure what to do with the railings. I like the fence, the iron fence with these, but I don't know if I'm going to put a topper. Like, I thought about a half slab topper across here. I thought about a torch on top of each of these, or even a stone brick fence on top of them. Because I don't necessarily like being able to jump up on here, but at the same time, I do like the way it looks right now, and it gives a good view over the side, but also, I mean, it prevents you from accidentally just walking off, right? Which I did early when I was over there. I accidentally walked off of the side. I got confused and unaware of my presence, and just fell off and lost probably 3 or 4 stacks of dirt, which actually it was probably more like 4 or 5 stacks of dirt, which really pissed me off, and I had to like rage quit for 5 or 10 minutes. But then you come back in and you start getting more stuff. I had like 60 levels too. Not that I do anything with levels, stupid. Well, I mean, I make bows or use the anvil, but I mean, levels aren't that hard to get. I have that Enderman grinder in at the end. I've already gotten back 25 levels, and I think all I've really done was just trade with villagers to re-get some of the tools that I have. So it's not like levels are that hard to come by. I could go to the Enderman farm and get like 1 trillion levels in like 5 seconds. But anyway, probably not exactly. But anyway. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now like this. I don't know if I'm going to make it, another half block or some amount high so I can't jump on it, which would obviously impact the view a little bit, but would make it a little bit safer so that I couldn't even accidentally jump off, whatever. But anyway. So here we have the thing. So people will come in here, I don't know if I'm going to make it like... See, I could make like ticket taking areas or concessions or stuff like that, but it's not like people would populate those things. I mean, I guess I could have testificates in a ticket check area or a concession stand and then pretend that they're doing something. I don't know how much into that I'm going to get. Because this is like a tribute to some of the regular things, and testificates I've talked about are even going to be part of the exhibits too. So why would they be part of running the thing? I really feel like my vision for this is just going to be me showcasing what the regular Minecraft world would somewhat be like. So, I think I'm just, I'm probably just going to have some flowers here or there. I went over to my flower forest area and I got some of all of the flowers in there, which is good. And so I'll probably just, put some flower. And again, I want to make a bunch of flowers up here and in there. But anyway, So you come in, and in here is going to be where the chickens are. And in the main world, I had wood fences as kind of the posts, but I really like the way this iron fence, you can see through it a little bit easier. Plus, it looks more like a mesh wire fencing that's maybe more typical on a chicken coop. So I like the way this looks more. So yeah, then for the petting area, you can come in through here, and you had this area where you were looking through the glass. Obviously, the chickens can go through here. Actually, technically, I can too if I duck. But there's a person access, and we have, we have some light in here, and torches, obviously. And then, yeah, so there's a little chickens can run up there, and then in here they have another one of these things that they can go through. Ooh, and yeah, and then you can see, and I showed you. You get it. I also have lanterns in here too, and I used some lanterns you probably saw on the outside. Again, this area right, well, okay, not here so much, but so this, I tried to make those that light a little bit better looking, and come through here, and there's some light on there. So and then I have the lanterns, and then the torches inside here. You're not going to really be able to see from the outside or from where people are going to be in the petting zoo. And this is more just hidden inside. So I did a little bit better hiding lighting in there. Obviously, I have some out here, and clearly some on these too. Although I did put some glowstone in there. But yeah, that is the chicken coop area. So that's chicken coop. And then we're gonna come over here. And this is going to get built out a great deal. And this is all pretty much on one level. Like, I acknowledge that. And this whole thing is like one level. I am going to go up a little bit. I'm maybe not the best at doing elevations, but I want to try to do that more. And so the barn is going to be up on a hill. I mean, not like a huge hill, but it's going to be up, several layers up. And then the sheep area, I think, is going to have a lot of differing elevation. The pig area will probably be pretty flat, and then the cow area is also going to have maybe not as. I plan on having a little bit more changes in elevation with the sheep, and then the cows will have some change in elevation, and then there will be something that leads back to where the mushrooms are going to be. And I will create both types of mushrooms, and it'll be awesome, and it'll be cool, and everybody be happy. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully this grass has been spreading a little bit. I don't see any animals spawn just yet, but that's okay. It's early. And so the grass isn't all that spread. So hopefully that once it spreads will spawn animals. This is definitely completely in the plains biome. So we see the biome marker that goes around. F3. Yep, we're in plains. So this should absolutely spawn cows and pigs and sheep. I will kill the chickens that spawn here, probably. I've talked about this once before. I don't know how much of any given and the grass is clearly spreading, which is fine. It'll just take a little time. I don't know how much of every single animal I'm gonna have. Now the sheep, I probably want different colors of sheep, although, like, do I want all 16 colors of sheep, and do I want 2 of each? Do I want just 1 of each for 16 sheep? Like for pigs, like for most of these animals, I want to try to have probably more than 1, just because 1 looks kind of lonely. So at least 2. I want to, convey that there's some, but I don't want like 50 of each animal. Back at my spawn, I would have 100 or 200 chickens, right, sitting in my spawn cage, and to the point that it would actually start to kind of lag the game a little bit. And I don't want that. And like, but if I had, let's say, just 10 chickens running around in there, but 10 of, 10 or 20 sheep and 10 or 20, it starts to add up with all of these things. Now, granted, yeah, at Spawn, there was a time when I had like 50 cows and 100 and 200 chickens and 8 sheep and, all of that stuff within, an area no bigger than this thing right here, right? So it doesn't. I can have a fair amount, and the game handles it. But there's no reason to have 100 chickens. I would say chickens probably a little bit more because they're a little bit smaller. I'll probably have maybe 6 or 7 chickens in here, or maybe up to 10 chickens. Cows, I might have like 5 or 6 cows. I might have 4 pigs or something like that. Sheep is kind of the wild card just because of the colors. I don't know if up here I'm going to have just maybe like, I might have like 5 or 6 sheep with like mostly white and 1 black one or something. And then I might showcase colors of sheep somewhere else, possibly. I don't know. Or I might have maybe 1 of each color of sheep and then like a couple of white ones and a couple of black ones. Or I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. I'll have to figure that out. And this is going to be a bigger area. Obviously you can see it can cover some space and stuff. And the intent isn't necessarily to go all the way back to that cobblestone pathway back there. Although I could. But, you can see that this area and just in general, all the areas are kind of on the scale of what I was expecting, I think. I'm obviously using this path to get over here right now. That's not necessarily going to be a permanent thing. Clearly, I'm going to bring the animals from over there, but I'm probably going to make kind of a spirally paths that come out of this main thing to go to some of the various areas, and the one from there will come out probably maybe to somewhere like here, like into this area, and then open up to this courtyard, although it might come to more like something over here, or it might still come to this side, although I kind of doubt it. I feel like it's going to come to something like over here, and then that'll open up to this, and then there might be something here like a tree or maybe a picnic area or something, and then people can go, oh, hey, and then go over the bridge and go to the barn over there, or go over to the chicken coop over there, or whatever. And I'll probably make signs and things throughout the zoo to kind of lead people. And I don't know how those signs will look exactly right yet, but yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so I hope. I'm really glad I got to show you this stuff. Hopefully next week, I might be able to show you a barn and some progress on that. But, never know. I'm going to go. As always, gamers, have a good evening, day, and night. Minecraft, time-lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.